Okay, we are on to the revelation video about relationships. So, just quickly, um, I asked the Lord one one time. I was like praying and I was seeking Him, and I was asking Him what I wanted to know the key to why relationships break down. I wanted to know what was behind it and what I just wanted to know the intricacies of relationship breakdowns. Because I know the Lord is for unity and He's not for division. He's for the family unit. He's for marriage, right? But relationships break down. And, I've been married for 20 years. Excuse me. Yeah, 20 years, I believe. I'm, yeah, 20, could be 21, 20 years. I'll get that sorted, but I won't be less than 20 anyway. I'll find out. Um, the point being this, though, it has not been roses. Ask my wife, okay? But we've stuck together. We've stuck it out, and I believe I can only give the Lord the glory, and I can only give His just it's He gets the glory, and it's also the institution of marriage. Okay, the institution of marriage, if properly discerned and properly put in place, can keep a relationship strong. Um, but I'm just gonna go through this revelation anyway, just really quickly, so people can get a grasp of it. Okay, so in any relationship, married, unmarried, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, the devil and his demons are, I was gonna say helping, whatever, helping, or they're very focused on destroying lives within that relationship. Okay, so they may want to just destroy the relationship if they can destroy more lives. Okay, so completely destroy the relationship, or they may drag that relationship out but just destroy the way the relationship is enjoyed or not enjoyed, right? So what I mean by that is this: whatever will cause the people in the relationship the most misery, that will be what the demons will aim for. So if keeping the relationship together but making it miserable for certain parties, so like if you've got like an alcoholic father or a violent father and he's beating up everybody, because keeping in mind, like I know that may sound like that the father is having a party and everyone else is not, but everybody's suffering because the alcoholic father is not having a good time either. And I'm not saying I was the alcoholic father. I'm just saying it's the intention is to cause as much misery in the relationship as possible, right? But now, if the most misery will come about by separation, divorce, so that all parties are suffering, then that will be the goal of the demonic entities. Okay, but here's how it works. Here's how they do what they do. So, in each and every case of a relationship, the devil will assign one demon to the one party and one demon to the other party. It could be multiple demons, but in general, one each, right? This one will speak to this party and say, he's doing this, he's doing that, he doesn't respect you, he's cheating, he's flirting, he's doing whatever. Okay? Could be true, more often than not, could be just lies. Okay? This demon here, she's flirting, she doesn't love you, she doesn't respect you, da 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 da, right? Depending on how each demon is effective in what they're doing, will depend on how much they do this and how much they do that. But these two demons are communicating. So these demons will go, hey, she believes this. Hey, he believes this. what should we do? And they will adjust their tactics depending on what's going on. And so meanwhile, this person's doing this, right? And they're believing this about them. And this person's believing this about them. Probably completely false both ways. But the demons are feeding this. And the problem is, right? The demons are in communication. The people in the relationships are not. And that's where you have the problem. Because if this person would communicate and say, hey, this is going on, and have trust and belief in the other person, then they'd be able to shut that demon down. And if this person would have communication, hey man, I feel like this. I feel like you're disrespecting me, is it, And there was open communication, actual love and submission to each other, according to the Bible, submit one to another, then these demons would have much less power. All right? And if they were willing to, if the people understood that that's how things is working, they would go, no, I don't believe that. I believe I'm being lied to by these demons. And that's how relationships break down. That's how these things happen. That's how these things work. Now, I'm not saying that nobody does anything wrong, okay? I'm not saying that this person is not an alcoholic wife beater and this lady is not, a Jezebel cheater or whatever. These things come up. But I'm saying in general, from what the Lord was showing me about how relationships break down, it's like that. Okay? Sometimes they break down because one person has decided that they're more important in the relationship than the other person. So they're not submitting. They're not in the Lord. They're not in God. And when you're not in the Lord and you're not in God, anything is possible, right? Because your God is not God. So basically, and mostly this is for Christians in relationship, because it can happen to Christians, that we have a different call. We have a different objective and goal in our relationships. And we should not be being controlled by these demons that other people are. Okay, when you're in the world, you're open to all sorts, but in some cases in the world you can make relationships work, just by having not all these demons and also having more positive backgrounds, more positive role models, possibly two parent households and all sorts of stuff like that, and you've done things right, and you have a certain type of personality and attributes in that. But in general, especially these days, no. Everybody's open to demonic influence and to breakdowns in relationship. But as Christians, we should not be dealing with that. We should be in a place where we are submitted one to another, not one controlling the other. And like I was saying to somebody the other day, like where it says that that we should treat our wives like Christ, love our wives like Christ loves the church. Keep this in mind. How much stuff have you done and Jesus has just forgiven you? Like just ways that you've just sinned and done this and done that, and he's just like boom, 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 forgiven. If you're treating your wife in a way to where there's no forgiveness, no love, no like lording it over them like that, you're missing the point, because you're not getting lorded over by Christ. You're being given grace and much mercy. And when I say that, I don't mean that you should be getting disrespected by your wife. I don't mean that she's allowed to cheat on you, or she's allowed to it's not like that. But what I do mean is it's not for you to lord over your the fact that you're the man. It's like, man, so submit and all that. It's like, nah, well, be Christ to her, just like Christ is Christ to you, and just like how you don't possibly submit like the way you should to Christ, but the way that you expect your wife to. So I'm just putting that in perspective. But yeah, just to summarize, that's how relationships break down, as far as what I believe was revealed to me by the Lord, is that you have evil assigned to you to break that relationship, because a family unit under God is a strong thing, and everybody knows this, that unity commands a blessing, right? It's scriptural, and I'm like I said, and each and every one of these revelations are going to put as much scripture in the description as I can, but mostly my intention is to put these videos out and get them to wherever they're supposed to get to, because the Lord has asked me to. So that is the revelation for relationships. Any more questions, man, put it in the comments. Any complaints, take them to the Lord. But that's this one finished. Thank you very much.